Today I'll show you how I got a 100% win rate all the way to Ultimate Champion. We're gonna try to reach Ultimate Champion with a 100% win rate. So far, guys, we're completely undefeated and we're in the blue league, so we're only 1 league away from getting Ultimate Champion. I've been using this Hog Earthquake deck pretty much the entire way. I feel like it's really nice right now. I love having the Mighty Monitor up in here as well. It just feels like when you have Mighty Monitor, your cycle is a lot better compared to when you have a champion like Goblinstein, for example. So I really do quite like this Hog EQ version right now with Mighty Monitor, and I think it is the best variation of Hog EQ in the current meta. This guy here probably has some sort of bait deck. If I'm being honest with you guys, I really don't expect to do too well here. I mean, we're actually facing recruits right now, which is going to be pretty annoying. But guys, I went to Safeway earlier in the day, man, and I got their donuts for the first time in a long time. And dude, now my stomach hurts. Could someone explain to me what happened, man? Like, why is my stomach hurting now from these Safeway donuts? They used to be so good, but now I don't know what they put in them. They're trying to sabotage me. But anyways, guys, yeah, I really want to do well here. I've been practicing a lot in Clash Royale recently just because I'm preparing for the monthly final, which is going to be on Saturday, and I'm very excited for it. I could win a golden ticket to the World Finals. We do get a couple hog hits right there, but this guy's not too far behind in damage because I did have to let the wall breakers go. I know exactly what deck this guy's running. He basically just has pure spam, and unfortunately him having arrows will make this a bit interesting. I'm going to go for the Mighty Monitor in the back right now. I feel like it's a pretty safe play because we get the 3-card cycle on the board, so then we can cycle a ton of firecrackers. Because, guys, everyone always says that, you know, any arrows deck is such a hard counter to hog, but if we have our 3-card cycle enabled, then we're going to get so many firecrackers so much quicker than this guy can actually cycle his arrows. See, now he's 4 cards away from arrows and we have a firecracker down. What is he going to do here? He can't stop this firecracker. And dude, these barbs are literally just going to feed our firecracker, guys. Firecracker is actually probably the best card in most places of ladder, I feel like. It's genuinely just unkillable for this guy. Literally, what can he do about this? I'll just go for another firecracker in the back just to be safe. Yeah, I could have been aggressive with the Hog Rider, but I knew this guy would probably get something down, and he did. He does go for the arrows. I'm just going to get my hog down and then try to Ice Spirit because he might play barbs. I'm assuming he's going to play barbs, right? Yeah, he does play the barbs, but Hog Rider does get 1 hit. Only 1 hit, not 2, but we're still looking really good right now. You guys can see how the 3-card cycle has really helped us out a lot so far. Now we just go for a Hog Rider, and he pretty much has to play something I can log into this hog, otherwise it will just connect to the tower. Okay, he went for kind of a late gang, but we do get 2 hog hits because of that. And now all we have to do is just go for a log and then an earthquake, and we're going to take a very nice first win, guys. Let's go. Alright, good game. Come on, man, please let us get up here to Ultimate Champion with a 100% win rate. We're undefeated so far, guys, but I feel like there's always just like 1 or 2 opponents towards the end. Okay, why Sparky first play? This is bad. Just as I was saying, guys, there's always like 1 or 2 opponents towards the end that just have like the most random dumb deck ever, and it just messes you up out of nowhere. I'm gonna put my ability right here because it would get nothing into a Sparky, so you know, kind of had to do that. The Goblin Giant is actually going to get tanked for a good amount of time here. And he did play the arrows, which is good for us because that means that now he can't kill the second firecracker. I'll let him get a firecracker shot on my tower in return for just not spending too much elixir. And now we go for a Hog Rider. That was actually some very good defense there, but it's definitely not good for us that he has arrows, guys. That's going to make this matchup probably a lot more difficult. Oh, my firecracker died. I was hoping it would get on the E-Wiz there so it wouldn't really give him much of a counter push. We're going to have to give him some damage right here, I guess. I could Earthquake on defense or Firecracker, but that would be kind of an overextend. I'll get the Mighty Monitor going in the opposite lane. Nice, perfect timing. The reason why I did it in the opposite lane, guys, is because if I go same lane with it, he just gets a free Sparky, basically, into my Mighty Monitor. And it just kills it instantly, and my Mighty Monitor does nothing for me. But what I like to do oftentimes is, yeah, go for that Mighty Monitor in the back, and then I distract the Sparky. Okay, what? What, do you have, like, Ultra Instinct or something? Nah, ain't no way. What I'm going to do here is log, and then this will get knocked back right as I play my Ice Spirit, so it's going to connect there. See, normally that Ice Spirit would have just died, guys, but I actually logged at the perfect time to stun the Sparky for just a very short time there, which allowed the Ice Spirit to connect. But no, I like to, yeah, play my Mighty Monitor opposite lane, and then usually ability right on the Sparky and just, like, block it with, like, skeletons or something, so the Mighty Monitor actually damages it down quite a bit. It's a pretty good play to make. Firecracker is going to take this out pretty nicely. I don't know if I can hog here or not. Yeah, I think I just have to chill for right now, because you can't really push into a Sparky. All you can do is kind of set up your firecrackers and stuff like that. We're going to try to do the Mighty Monitor thing again here, though, guys, but hopefully this time we can actually do it successfully. I was holding off on my cannon a little bit just to get the Evo hitting the Sparky. That's exactly what we want here. He does go for a whole lightning, my goodness. I guess I can ability here. I feel like it'll still do something just to block that Sparky for a second, you know? No, block this! Okay, I was so scared there. He does go for a Sparky, guys, but we kind of need a Hog hit because he got so much damage with that lightning and everything. Luckily, he did play the Bar Barrel too. That's good for us, but it's getting a little bit concerning right now, guys. He has a lot of elixir. This man just has too much elixir right now, and I don't like it one bit. We'll see if he tries to go for a lightning. Hopefully not. No, please, Firecracker! Okay, it stays alive. It stays alive! Please, keep yourself alive. And he... Whoa, what? What? You just went for a Sparky, and now you're telling me you're, like, up 1,000 elixir. You went offensively. You spent all your elixir offensively. Now you're up 1,000 elixir, right? Somehow. Isn't that just wonderful? No, don't die! Don't die! No! Okay, guys, I'll tell you what. If I didn't play the Mighty Miner, that Sparky would have just shot my tower. It's so dumb. I tried it a couple times. Like, it happened to me a couple times. I know from experience. Like, sometimes it'll literally just, I don't know how to explain it, but, like, the Firecracker's, like, up here, right? Then it knocks itself back, and the shot of the Sparky literally just trails back with the Firecracker. Then it splashes your tower. Very easy way to lose a game sometimes. We do get the Hog hit. Let's go! I was a little bit concerned there because of his deck with arrows and everything, but we do take the win. We're up against the monkey right now. Let's go. You know what? It's a really funny story I never told you guys before, is that when my brother was little, me and him went to the zoo together with our parents, obviously, and we were, like, looking at a gorilla enclosure, I believe. Well, my brother was, and I think he, like, spat towards a gorilla. He didn't, spit on it, but, like, he spat in the general direction of it. It didn't, like, affect the gorilla at all, I think, but, like, he spat in the general direction of it, and then the gorilla actually spat back on him, and then it just landed everywhere on him. I'm glad that didn't happen to me, though. Anyways, I'll go for a Firecracker here. We're actually going to take a Balloon connection. Wait, guys, this is really bad. Hold up. We're facing Balloon, and unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot of air defense. How this deck usually works against air decks like Lava Hound is that you just apply so much pressure with your Mighty Miner and stuff that you're fine, but since we don't have that, it's going to be pretty tough, because we don't have the luxury of him having a Lava Hound here. He just has a quicker Lumberjack variation. Hog, unfortunately, will not really get any damage because of the snowball. Okay, we do get one hit. We take that. Dang, man, we're actually going to need some crazy outplays here, for real. We need some really, really good outplays. And, guys, don't be afraid to use the Mighty Miner ability against stuff like balloons. It actually does a pretty good job because it just knocks it back and buys you a bit of time. Oh, nice, he messed up the Little Prince, guys. That could be what we needed here. That might be what we needed. Oh, let's get a log here pretty quick, hopefully. Come on, kill that. Kill that. Oh, my gosh, bro. Why did you just chain that way? Why have you done this? Why did you just start going sideways? Evo Skellies. That's what I picture Evo Skellies to sound like. Nah, they're such cornballs for that. Alright, I'm gonna go in for a Hog Rider here and just hope that he goes for like a Lumberjack. No, he doesn't. Goes for it on offense instead. We do get a decent Evo Cannon. Guys, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I'm genuinely in trouble right now. Tell me that only gets one hit. Okay, that's not the worst thing in the world, guys. I know he's gonna go in. I know he's gonna go in. Bro, he doesn't go in. I was just praying he would go in for a Lumberjack there, guys. Wait, those Evo bats are terrible. Wait a minute, guys. Just ability. And then it's gonna get right on the tower. Nice, it's on the tower. Oh my gosh. It's not enough, though. What the heck? What the heck? The rage spell literally displaced my cannon. No, someone scroll back. I'm not trying to be dramatic, but the rage spell literally, like, pushed my cannon. I don't know if you guys know, but a rage spell can, like, literally displace something. Like, if you play a building right as they play their rage spell on that tile, it actually displaces the building because the rage, like, counts as an entity or something. I don't know exactly what you would explain it as, but dude, that's dumb. Anyways, let's go in for this right here, and he might be in big trouble, guys. I don't know if he can actually stop this. No way one Evo Skelly survives. Bro, no way. Okay, let's just Earthquake Cycle. I'm not playing games with this guy. Dude, this match was actually close, guys. I was scared here, but I think we should have it. All we have to do is log Earthquake, and that's gonna do enough tower damage. Imagine if it didn't. No, it's definitely going to. Good game. We're up against Okay, wait, I'm not gonna say this guy's name. What in the world? I just realized. I just realized something. Okay, I'm not saying this guy's name. He hits us with the Mega Knight first play, but guys, I'm gonna show you just why Mighty Miner is so broken in this deck. Look, watch how good it's gonna do here. Unless he pulls a random Ewiz out of nowhere. You guys do have to be a little bit careful because, you know, once... Okay, wait, that's actually going to my tower. Maybe our Firecracker will get our king up here. Nice, let's go. That's so good for us, guys. That's exactly what you want to do against Mega Knight. Mighty Miner's going to deal with most of this Hog Rider. It should get, like, no damage. Perfect. But yeah, you guys do have to be a bit careful because people do sometimes have Ewiz, so if you suspect that your opponent might have Ewiz, then just go for your Mighty Miner. Kind of more in this position where my Firecracker is, instead of playing it way high up, because then it's going to be harder for them to get the Ewiz to reach. And if they go for the Ewiz at the bridge and you have your Mighty Miner down here, then you can just distract it with like skeletons and stuff and you'll have more time to react to it. This guy does have Inferno Tower for some reason too, so I guess I'll just go for my Earthquake onto it, just to get it off the board and get some free tower damage. He does go in for a Magic Archer. Good to know that he has that. Magic Archer could be a card that's really difficult to deal with sometimes when you're not expecting it. But you know, guys, the one really nice thing about this deck as well is that Mighty Miner can just have that ability to always pop and escape the Magic Archer, whereas stuff like Valkyrie or Knight is just kind of gonna have to sit there and take it all. You know, it just has to take it all in, but with the Mighty Miner you can just escape the Magic Archer lineup, which is so nice sometimes. Hog Rider is going to kite this mini Pekka. That's actually really good. Otherwise, I would have had to spend like a whole Mighty Miner or Firecracker. Hog is not going to get damage, but it's okay though. We're now in double Elixir, guys, and we pretty much know his full deck, so we're going to be able to play a lot better now. See, normally in this type of matchup, I would have gotten way more damage in single Elixir, but I just didn't really know this guy's deck, so that's why it's been a pretty slow start so far. But now that we actually know his deck, we can make a lot better plays and kind of predict him sometimes as well. Hog Rider does get a hit. You guys can see that Evo Mega Knight does do something against Mighty Miner, but it's not that bad if you have like your Firecracker down and your Cannon helping as well. It's not actually the end of the world, contrary to what you might think. We're going to go for a Hog Earthquake here, cycling the Earthquake early just to get back to our Hog Rider as quickly as possible. And he's just struggling to get tower ammo right now. He has very low ammo for this Hog Rider, so I feel like it's going to get damage. Yeah, pretty good damage I think this will get. Two very nice hits on the tower. We could go for a Firecracker here, then just try to quickly damage this with a Mighty Miner. He does have the Zap, but he actually wasted the Evo Zap on that. Honestly, pretty smart Magic Archer, but an even smarter ability by us right there, so we're in a pretty good spot. Now we can just go in for a Hog Rider, get our Earthquake down quickly. We do hit the Inferno Tower. You don't really break through the Inferno Tower even if you Earthquake it, but the goal is usually just to outcycle your opponent most of the time. I'll get the Mighty Miner down in the back. Okay, wait a minute, he's spamming aggressively, man. This guy's really aggressive. Look at this Firecracker value, though. I feel like this guy has the cards he needs, but he just never really has the Elixir to completely build up his push the way he wants. Okay, that Magic Archer is actually being kind of difficult for us here. I could have popped the ability, but then my Firecracker would have died, so I feel like there was no point right there. He does get the Inferno Tower down, guys, but look at our Hog Rider, still killing it. And it does break through pretty healthily. Tower down. Guys, the thing that I love the most about this Hog deck is that it's really safe against dumb decks. Like, there's certain dumb decks in the game, like, you know, Lava Clone, for example, and stuff like Sparky or some random Golem decks, but I feel like this deck in general does do pretty decent against a lot of those dumb decks, so it's really just a safe deck to play in a lot of trophy ranges, and it does pretty decent against Mega Knight as well. This guy does go for the Princess in the back. Looks like he just has probably a somewhat classic version of Logbait, but I'm not exactly sure because he does have the Cannoneer Tower, which is not normally in bait. Okay, that's a really good Firecracker right here. Good positioning. The positioning of the Firecracker is actually very important because a lot of the time the Firecrackers, I just always see people play them and then they just completely miss everything, but if you are able to place them correctly, they can actually do a lot of work. Nice Mighty Miners on the tower! My goodness, that got a lot of damage. Look at that 1 HP Mighty Miner, how much damage it just got, guys. We could just go in for the Hog right here, then get this down. He has like no Elixir to defend this Hog after playing that gang, so I think we're going to get a ton of damage. Yeah, Hog Rider is pounding away at the tower. This guy messed up pretty badly by being so aggressive. I'm going to go for the Skellies here, then we just get an Ice Spirit down for the Dark Goblin, and it should counter it. Nice, it jumped as well, guys. Beautiful placement. If you play the Ice Spirit like as far away from the Dark Goblin as possible, but still in Ice Spirit jump range, that's how you fully counter a Dark Goblin with the Spirit. So basically, guys, you know how the Spirit has like a certain jump range? Well, basically you want to play it as far away from the Dark Goblin as possible, but where it's still in jump range. Because if you play it any further, then the Dark Goblin just kills it before it jumps, and if you play it any closer, the Dark Goblin also kills it before it jumps. You want to play it just far enough away, because then the Dark Goblin projectile takes like 0.1 seconds longer to get to it, and that allows you to have the Ice Spirit jump. We could go ahead and pop our Mighty Monitor ability right here. It's going to kill a good amount of that gang. And then right now, all we have to do is just log this away, and we just go in for a Hog Rider. We do have our Evo Cannon as well, which I kind of want to go for, but I don't think we actually need to. Yeah, we take the tower regardless, and I think it's probably game over already, but we're going to have, I guess, one more push to defend. He's probably going to go for an Evo barrel push here pretty soon. Evo Cannon does kill the Princess pretty nicely, though. Yeah, this guy's dead. I'll see you guys in the next match. Ain't no way it's my childhood hero, Winnie the Pooh. Guys, I'm a big fan of this guy, man. The honey guy, right? The honey guy. We do get a hog hit on the tower. Mega Minion and Valkyrie probably means Lava Hound, man. My hero has fallen very far off if he's playing Lava Hound right now. That would be a big shame if he's playing... Whoa! Whoa, excuse me, Pooh? Winnie the Pooh. Did you really just do that? And guys, he just missed. Wait, what does he have Bowler for? No, you better not have Tornado. You better not have Tornado. There's no way you have Tornado. Okay, thank you for not having Tornado. Yes, let's go, guys, let's go. I don't know why he thought he could get away with that. This guy really thought he could get away with going for a Lightning on a Mighty Monitor in single Elixir, guys. That's kind of insane. I don't really know what he even has, though. I feel like he might have Giant or something. I'm not even sure. Oh, this Firecracker is going to go insane right now. He has no Elixir to deal with it. Look at that value right there. Really good stuff. Yeah, that preemptive ability was actually really nice there. I didn't even intend to dodge a Lightning, obviously, but it worked out. Just going to Earthquake to take out the tower here, and he actually does go in for the Giant in the back, so it is Giant after all. The only thing for him, guys, is that I think he has no reset. I'm going to assume he has no reset except Lightning, so he probably cannot kill this Mighty Monitor. Oh, he just played a Bowler right onto it. This guy is making a big mistake right now. And he's played a whole Musketeer. Look at the Elixir he just spent on that. One Mighty Monitor just forced out, like, 14 Elixir. And we don't really have to spend much at all to clean this up. I mean, just a Firecracker is going to basically do it. All we have to do now is just Ice Spirit. And it's already game over. I'll see you guys in the next match. Okay, this is for everything. If we win this match, we get to Ultimate Champion with a 100% win rate. At least I'm pretty sure we do. I hope I didn't, like, accidentally forget about one single loss. But no, I'm pretty sure we're undefeated right now, so we should get a 100% win rate if we can win this game. Imagine how sad that would be if I just lost the very final game. I really hope I don't. We are going to kite the Electro Dragon a little bit, which is kind of nice, actually. He does go in for a Tornado, but that's a nice Hog Rider opportunity now that he has it out of cycle. Yo, this is pretty good. E-Dragon Ice Wizard along with all of this could mean either a Golem deck or a Balloon deck. I'm actually not sure which one. I'm leaning towards maybe Golem because I feel like the Lumberloon Freeze decks, they don't have Ice Wizard usually. They have just Bowler and Inferno Dragon, you know, Electro Dragon, whatever else. But yeah, I'm leaning towards Golem right here. No, it's Pekka. Okay, guys, it's probably Pekka Balloon Freeze, I think is what it's going to be. This will be an interesting match, but I haven't played it in some time, but I mean, if we had like another air counter, like for example Tesla, I feel like it would be a pretty good matchup actually, but because we don't have that, it's going to make it a lot more difficult for us here. The thing is though, the Firecracker is just really hard for him to kill because he always has to Tornado it or just overspend a lot to kill it, I feel like, so we're looking pretty good already. He does go in for the NATO there. NATO does do a lot less damage than it used to though, so it doesn't really finish off the Firecrackers as good as it used to. Hog does make it all the way to the tower. And guys, we just have to play as safe as possible. I don't want to take any chances here. If I take even the smallest chance, I could just get wrecked by a random Pekka or something and lose the game. So, hoping that doesn't happen. I know my Firecracker is kind of aggressive here, but I know I could get away with this Firecracker. It's going to just kill everything. Okay, wait a minute. This Lumberjack is kind of sketchy. Firecracker, you're targeting the wrong thing. Okay, we're going to kill that, I think. It'll get a few hits on my tower. Wait, that's way too much damage. That's a lot, but it's okay, though. I will Hog Rider right here. If we get, like, you know, just one hit, we're probably gonna take the win, I think, so. Okay, we actually don't get a hit, but... Guys, now his Tornado's out of cycle, so he has no Tornado for the Firecracker. And now he just can't take it off the board for, like, a minute straight. So, good luck to this guy dealing with that. Good luck to this guy, for real. Hog Rider probably is gonna get the hit we need, and then... all we have to do now is just go for an Earthquake, and I think we might have it, guys. I mean, let's just make sure we defend well. If we defend this push right here, we're going to just take it, so that's all we need. This was actually a lot easier than I expected, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's kind of just like an average day, 100% win rate isn't much, but we take the win, guys. Make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed the gameplay.